In this video, we're going to review some of the theories about transfer of training, with a special focus on their implications for us. Let's begin with the theory of identical elements. It suggests that training is highest when the training environment closely matches the work environment, when what is being learned in training is similar to or identical to what trainees are expected to do on the job. Identical elements are particularly important for developing closed skills and for supporting near transfer. When we perform closed skills, we usually follow a standard set of procedures in a predictable situation. There is one best way to perform a closed skill, like checking in a hotel guest or filling out an accident report. Closed skills are best developed through near transfer, when the training situation and the work situation are similar, and when trainees are expected to apply what they learn on the job exactly as it was learned in training. For example, accountants may learn a new rule in training and then apply that same rule in the same way to a similar problem at work. This would be near transfer and the use of a closed skill. When teaching learners a closed skill, try some of these strategies. Provide them with standardized procedures, step-by-step instructions, and detailed checklists that they can use during training and after training when they return to work. Emphasize important differences between the training environment, the training task, and the work environment, the work task. By highlighting the differences, you can make those differences more memorable and help trainees prepare for the differences after training. Give them opportunities to practice what they learn in situations that mimic the real job situation as closely as possible. Now, sometimes it isn't practical to make the two situations, the two environments identical, but we need to try as best as we can. Explain why the procedures should be followed exactly as they were presented, and then persuade trainees that complying with these procedures is essential. And don't forget to reward them for complying and following the instructions as they were taught. In most situations, the training environment and the work environment are not similar. When the two differ, we'll probably use a different approach. The stimulus generalization approach suggests that transfer is highest when general principles are emphasized. By analyzing a wide range of work situations through the needs assessment process, we can identify these principles that work in different situations, not in just one situation. We can then teach trainees about these general principles and prepare them to apply the principles to different situations. In this way, this approach helps develop open skills and facilitate far transfer. Open skills are different from closed skills in that they involve a tailored, adaptive response in an unpredictable situation. There are multiple ways of performing open skills. And the way we choose to perform an open skill depends on the situation. Examples of open skills include facilitating a training session, motivating employees, and responding to difficult customers. Open skills are best developed through far transfer, when the training situation and the work situation are different, and when the application of a new learning capability is not identical to the way it was learned in training. Promoting open skills and far transfer works a bit differently. Here are some of the evidence-based strategies that we can use. We start by teaching general principles that trainees can use in a variety of situations, giving them the tools they need to be prepared for just about any situation they may face on the job. Try to persuade learners to experiment and to try different strategies in different situations. Provide them with feedback after they make mistakes and errors. And whatever you do, don't punish them for making mistakes and errors. Training is the place for this to happen so long as they learn from those errors. And just like with closed skills, we need to reward trainees for experimentation, for trying new things, and show them that the organization values flexibility in the application of skills. Now you have some useful techniques for promoting transfer of training. Combine these strategies with the ones you learned in the previous lectures, and you will be well prepared to design effective training programs.